Hi, my name's Alejandra.
My name is Jeremy, and we selected SDG number 5.
Achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. It mainly focuses on a woman's everyday life and a male's everyday life and how they differ. We chose this topic because both Jeremy and I believe that women and men should be treated equally. My article was Some See Anti-Women Backlash and Ouster of Brazil's President. From the New York Times, it spoke about the impeachment of Ms. Rousseff, the first Brazilian female president. She argues that she had been a target of misogynistic attacks by opponents and that the way her impeachment was carried out reflected a political establishment in which women are still supposed to serve as a men's accessory to power. Ms. Rousseff also argued that she had been described as a hard-charging woman in the mind of delicate men, which no men would ever be because we all know that they are. During the trial, Juan Fran Sequeira, a politician in the north and eastern city of Nepal, posted a picture on his Facebook page of a house on fire, captioning it, "This is what happens to feminists when Juan is elected." They had a range of explicitly sexist banter, including crude jokes by Mr. Da Silva, the former president, about top female party members. Later, he admitted to being opposed to the feminist movement. Leaders of the Working Party would also go under some fire when some sensitive recordings got leaked exposing them. The New York Times article discusses the political side of women inequality and how the senators and politicians devalue and disrespect women. Only 10% of Brazilian legislative body consists of women.
My article was from The Guardian, and it was called "The World is a Horrible Place to Be a Woman. Brazilian Writer Launches Sexual Violence Campaign." In the article, the author talks about a blogger in Brazil named Clara Averbrook. She was inside an Uber on her way home when the driver of the Uber sexually assaulted her. Averbrook has not yet reported this to the police. As odd as that may sound, it is actually better that she doesn't report it, according to previous incidents. The police in Brazil have a long history of treating women as if they are lesser than men. According to many women in Brazil, whenever women talk to police about a crime that they were a victim to, they are often ignored, or the police officers simply won't believe them. Stuff like this has created a long history of gender inequality in Brazil. Besides the fact that police treat women unequally, an even worse problem is that men think it is okay to sexually harass women and then think that they aren't responsible for hurting women. In fact, many men often blame the women after the woman gets sexually assaulted. This article relates to the New York Times article because it just states more and more examples of women being treated as if they are less than men, which isn't the case. That seems to be a huge issue in Brazil, whether it is in politics or just in normal society. Both of these articles also show examples of women wanting to fight and stand up for what they believe in, which is gender equality. However, both of these articles also show that women's voices aren't being heard and that change isn't happening in Brazil, no matter how hard they try.
We could hopefully end this problem by talking more about it and exposing Brazil to the rest of the world. It seems like men still think that women are just meant to sit and look good. Brazilian men need to be shown that this is not the case anymore.
Therefore, the only way to change and end the long history of gender inequality in Brazil is to raise awareness around the world and to have everyone contribute to trying to find a solution that can end the inequality.